Hey guys, welcome back to Marketing with Meg. So this video might be a bit different than my standard video, which talks about content marketing and general social media tips and tricks and resources. But I'm always getting asked by my coaching clients how you can get clients and more business outside of social media. And when you think about it, it kind of makes sense, right? Like we work so hard to create these perfect and this awesomely authentic, engaging content on our social channels. So what are other ways we can then funnel people in to our social media channels? Now, if you are struggling to find new clients, new business, keep watching because I'm going to be sharing 5 super easy hacks that you can implement to boost your chances of finding new work and new clients outside of social media. For the best marketing and content creation tips, make sure you subscribe below as well as hit the bell button so that you receive a notification every time I release a new video every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, I have helped dozens of business owners and businesses with their marketing, and to be honest, I'm always asked this question, and that is, how do you get your clients? Or what other ways can I get clients outside of social media? As a business owner and an entrepreneur, I started right out of school, and I worked very hard to get to the point where I was working for myself by the time I was 24. This was a really big thing for me, and to be honest, I never once got a client from my social media channels. It now doesn't mean that my social media channels and my personal marketing didn't come into play when a client decided to hire me, but it means that no one has fully come in to hiring me through my social media channels. So that means I got a pretty good bag of tricks up my sleeve on how to get clients that are outside of social media. Now, I have been told by many of my clients that they did view my social media channels and it did play a key role in them hiring me because of my content. It was very clear, concise, and engaging. But in the initial contact stage, I did use a different method. Whether you are a creative starting up their business or you're starting up your own business, I'm going to share with you today a few methods that I know I've used that have personally helped me get clients, and that you can then utilize in your marketing strategy moving forward. Okay, so my first tip is super easy. It takes about a minute to do, and that is adding your social channel links and your website link to your email signature. This is super crucial because anyone you're emailing, you're providing them literally a direct link to your website and to your social media channels. Like, we work so hard to create captivating content, to create an authentic brand on social media. So why wouldn't you have direct links to those and all your hard work in your email? You're putting yourself right under the nose of a potential client again. And as we know, people are lazy and people have very short attention spans. Adding these links to your email signature, you're just making it that much easier for someone to find you. Now, tip number 2 is something that I have personally found great success in. I have gotten minimum 4 clients from Facebook groups. So I'm sure you know what Facebook groups are. There seems to be millions of them, which can be overwhelming to some, or it can also be an absolutely great business opportunity for you. So say, for example, you're an esthetician in Vancouver, right? Look for business groups of small business owners in Vancouver or skincare lovers in Vancouver and join those groups. I would personally join as myself because you don't want to be pitching your services so much in these groups where it feels spammy, but what you want to do is to become the point of information in that group. So if anyone has a question about skincare, you answer that question. Or if anyone has an inquiry about a service, like they're looking for a new microneedler in Vancouver, you're going to answer that question. And you're going to low-key say, oh yeah, I offer that service as well. It ranges from this price point to this price point, and then you can link your Facebook page there or your website. Cool about Facebook groups is that you can actually search the group for keywords. So for example, if you are a contractor looking for new clients and you have joined a Facebook group for homeowners in your city, you can search for the word contractor in the group and you will see all the posts that people have made of them looking for a contractor or having a question about a contractor or wanting a recommendation for a contractor. And that's when you go in and you don't necessarily be spammy and sell your services, but you provide value. You answer the questions. If they were had a question about a quote for redoing one of their bedrooms, for example. You can just go in and say, yep, that quote seems pretty on par with industry standard, and then just leave it at that. They'll be able to reply and they'll see your name, click your profile, and see that you are the owner of your Facebook page, which is for your company. So that provides them with a direct route right through to your Facebook page. Also cool about the search tool is not only are you using it, but prospective clients are using it as well. So going back to the contractor example, someone could search contractor in the group because they're looking for a contractor. They'll get the same questions that you got when you searched for a contractor, but then they'll see that you had replied to all of these questions and that you are very knowledgeable in your industry, and then they can then click through to your profile, see your Facebook page, and that right there, you could seal the deal on that. They could then move to your website and then get a quote from you and you could start business with them. Before I get even deeper into it, I just want to know quickly, what are your key pain points in finding clients? So leave a comment below. I'd love to know what your key pain points are, what you struggle with in finding clients. All right, so tip number 3 is creating your own Facebook group. So creating your own Facebook group, it does require more energy and it does require more attention. So this is something, if you're in it for the long haul, I recommend doing this, but do know that it's not an overnight success and it can take, 6 months to a year to even start getting more momentum in the people in your group. By creating your own Facebook group, it's another way to grow a community of your ideal client. So for example, if you're an esthetician in Vancouver, you could create a Facebook group called Skincare Fanatics in Vancouver. You will then get girls who you know are your ideal client because they love skincare in your group. You could also be the voice of industry knowledge in that group, right? Like, I wouldn't be opening it up and allowing other estheticians to join. No, you want to, at the end of the day, market your services into this one community, your one group. But allowing in girls who love skincare as well, who are interested in skincare. And then you guys can just have an open conversation in that group about skincare, about the trends, about the industry, about what's hot, what's not. And when people have questions, you will then go in and answer them. It's a really great way to build trust with your ideal consumer. All right, now tip number 4. This is a newer tip that I implemented in the fall for myself. I was looking for a quick job. I had some extra time on my hands, and it did bring me good success, but I think it varies for everyone, and that is putting your resume on Craigslist. So Craigslist has like a resume posting section, and a lot of people will actually go to that before they look at the job search. So if someone's looking to hire a lash artist for an event, for example, they might go to that section before they even post a job ad, right? Because it's easier for them. If they can find an ideal candidate without even posting an ad, they'll just go with you. So when I had my resume on Craigslist, I was able to get a job with the NBA and Tangerine Bank. It was so random. I got to take pictures of a live event for them and see all these ex-NBA players who are these massive names. Of course, I had no idea who they were, but I was texting my dad about it when I was there, and he was just freaking out. He wanted me to get pictures with the guys. It was really weird, but that's what's kind of cool about Craigslist. You never really know who's on there. You could have the potential to get a super cool job, which could then open you up to so many new professionals, new potential work opportunities. So I say put your resume on Craigslist and just have it there and see what you get. And yeah, let me know, of course, if you do this. I want to know how that goes. I'm curious to see if other people are using Craigslist or not, and also their experiences on it. Fifth and final tip is using your network. I think this is probably one of the easier tips after you put your social media handles and website in your email signature. Just reach out to past work contacts, honestly. That's how I've gotten a lot of my clients from. I've just gone back to people I've done work with. I've asked if they need help in the future, the next upcoming months, or if they have anyone else in their network who they could introduce you to, or who that they know needs your help. Like, it's just stuff like that. It's very easy. It's a quick email, but it could potentially bring you in new work. People are more apt to work with you if you're being referred to them by someone they know or have a close connection with. So it's a great way to already Like you kind of have, you would bypass having to sell them on your services because someone that they trust and they know is already referring your services to them. If you found value in this video, you now know 5 new tips and tricks to finding clients without even leaving your desk. But what are you going to do once you get more eyes on your feed from this outreach or you get new clients under your belt? Well, subscribe below and I will send you 30 days of free content ideas that you can implement to show off your new clients to your social media community, as well as to continue growing your brand online. Check out these 2 videos next, and if you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Until then, I will see you in my next video.